Hello everyone, in this video we'll learn about tiger parents. This is Rima Stanley, lecturer at Triple M College of Nursing. Objectives: we'll learn about what is tiger parents, characteristics of tiger parent, impact of tiger parenting, mental health of children with tiger parents, and tips to avoid tiger parenting. Now let us see what is tiger parents. Tiger parenting is a strict, high demand style which focuses on academic and extracurricular excellence and success. And if you watch these parents closely, they are of parents with high expectations, and sometimes their expectation is beyond a child's ability to perform. They also set rigorous schedules such as like what time the child must get up, what time the child must sleep, eat, study, and so on, and with little leniency. So, the concept of tiger parenting was first mentioned by Amishwa in her book Battle Hymn of the Tiger Mother, where she describes that the mother tiger tries to build discipline and achievement but risking and hindering emotional development and independence by prioritizing results over warmth and negotiation. Now, let us see the characteristics of tiger parenting. First one is intense academic activity and focus. Tiger parenting tend to push children to excel in subjects like maths, science, and engage the child in activities such as high status activities, music and sports, etc. Even though if the child is not interested or motivated in this area, etc. etc. Strict discipline. Tiger parents tries to emphasize obedience, rules, and often use very harsh punishment for mistakes and failures committed by their children. Limited freedom. So tiger parents tend to restrict social activities such as sleepovers, play dates, or excessive screen time. High expectation. So, tiger parents tend to believe that children are capable of achieving excellence and that pushing these children is not a sign of it's a sign of respect and not lack of love. Less emotional expression. As tiger parents are prioritizing achievement or over emotional connection, so this can lead to less warm and more fear of disappointing parents among children. Now let us see the impact of tiger parenting. So tiger parenting can have either positive or negative effects on the children. And the positive could be that it can lead to high achievement, strong work ethic, and competitiveness in the children. While a negative, this can cause significant stress, anxiety, fear of failure, and hinder social emotional growth, leading to a feeling of not enoughness among the children even in their adulthood. Now, let us see the mental health of children with tiger parenting. Children who grew up with tiger parents, they lack a nurturing and unconditional loving environment. And overly strict and punitive parenting style can cause the children to have an increased risk of anxiety, low self esteem, and depression. And it can also be more likely to be psychologically maladjusted with their environment, be it in school or in social environment. Children also tend to have difficulty with decision making on their own as they are used with parents deciding for them what is good and what is not. They also have difficulty forming close relationship with others and to find a friend for themselves as they were not allowed to socialize and because they are too engaged with achieving. They also have a greater fear of making mistakes as they don't want to disappoint their parents. The children may also have a lower sense of family obligation and higher level of alienation and higher level of academic pressure. Studies have shown that children with tiger parenting have an increased risk of self harm and suicidal behavior among especially Asian children and young adults. They also tend to have issues with self discipline as they were not taught to set limits for themselves. Now, let us see the tips to overcome tiger parenting. See, most parents will make decision based on how they were raised, what they have read or seen, advice from family and friends. So, parenting can sometimes be stressful and difficult, and therefore, it is easy to resort to what we have been conditioned to. So, here are some of the parenting tips that we can consider if you were raised with a tiger parenting style. First and foremost is don't jump to discipline when your children has a problem. Instead, take time to listen and understand what is going on, their emotional state rather than assuming they did wrong. So try to practice patience, allow them to express, provide safe environment to share their frustration. Spending time to know your child. So life can get busy, but giving your child your full and undivided attention even for a few minutes when they are ex- where they can express themselves gives opportunity to build closer and long lasting relationship. Encourage the child to share their thoughts and ideas. So, this can build their confidence, self esteem, and empower them to have independent thoughts, which can set them up for success in life. So, ask questions instead of shutting down an idea that you don't agree. So, this helps them to understand that it is okay to have a different perspectives and opinions, and this can increase their emotional intelligence. Respect child's privacy. So, this will help the child to build trust and self confidence because invading a child's privacy can be damaging to trust and self esteem. Then give child choices. So, although the child live under parents' roof and paying for their expenses, yet it doesn't mean that they need to do everything what you say. Okay, so next is to praise your child when they are doing well. Usually, tiger parents are never impressed even when their child exceeds their expectation. Therefore, finding the right balance of positive feedback will let the child know that you have their backs. Support and feedback. So it's important to offer support and gentle feedback when failure happens or mistakes are made. Children needs to understand that learning is a process that requires making mistakes and overcoming challenges instead of blaming them, shaming them, or judging. Encourage them to keep trying and collaborate on ways to help them improve. Keynotes. So, tiger parenting involves a method of parenting which is overly strict with high expectation and fear-based approach in order to prevent failures. And there is lack of autonomy for the child as the parents are the one making decisions. Success is defined as achievements and because of which there is no love and attachment and obligation towards the family. Reference. Thank you for watching this video.